limit your color palette, which I am doing. Another fun thing I thought I would do for this challenge is have a prompt for it. So what I mean by prompt is basically I found this website where it's a website where you're supposed to put in your students' names, but instead of putting in students' names, I put in a bunch of drawing prompts and separated them with a comma, and then it'll randomly select a drawing prompt for me, and that'll be what I have to draw, coloring in green. Some of these drawing prompts are other people's OCs, like my friends' OCs, fandoms I'm into, things that relate to the color green, or things that have nothing to do with the color green, and I otherwise would never draw. The only rule I had when putting down these prompt names were that I could not do anything related to my OCs, because as you know, when I do challenge videos, I like to try and not relate it to my OCs, just so it's more fun and less stereotypical for what you'd expect from me. So there will be no OC related stuff on here of my OCs. Some of my friends' OCs might be on here, but that's only because I don't draw their OCs as much as my own. So let's randomly select something, and that'll be what I have to draw in color in green. This will be interesting. Let's see. Rich. Okay, so my prompt is rich. Let's see. I think that's a pretty good prompt. So yeah, rich is my prompt. And yeah, so I gotta draw something that relates to rich and color it in green. Now this can be rich land, rich person, rich anything. So let's go to my normal place where I do my speed paints and see how that works. Shall we? This video, I'm filming this on my bed, but I'm going to be doing the March Copic Colors Challenge. I don't have the exact colors that's listed on the Copic website for the March Copic Color Challenge, but I had one of them and then I had to improvise for the other two. So the first color, if I click on it, is, if I click on it is G17, which I didn't have. The closest color I had to that was G19 Bright Parrot Green, so yeah, if you can see, that's kind of close. So I'm using that color in Makeshift, and then I think I had YG17, I think was the color I had. Yeah, I have YG17 right here. You can see that, grass green. And then the last color is the only one that I didn't have any similar to. So I want the closest one I had, it's YG23. I don't have any like yellow-green colors, so I just used this, which is YG63, and it's pea green. Closest color I have to it. Yeah, it's not really that yellow, but yeah, so these are the colors I'm going to be working with for the challenge. Really, the whole point of the challenge is just to limit your color palette to mostly greens in those type of hues, so I think it's not that important that I don't have the exact color. Alright, so hi guys, so I'm holding the microphone in my hand. I apologize if you can hear background noises, but because I am holding the microphone in my hand, I'm really hoping that you don't hear my voice and it's not too loud and it's not too close to my face, because, you know. And I hope you don't hear that many background noises, because there's a lot of background noises going on, because my family is working on cleaning today, because I am actually going to be celebrating Easter today with my family instead of tomorrow, just because tomorrow I have to bring my brother back to college, so we don't have time to celebrate Easter tomorrow. So yeah, we're celebrating it today, so that's why there's a lot of commotion going on downstairs, and I was cleaning for most of the day, so that's why this video is a little bit delayed. I didn't start working on this until a little while ago, so that's why it's a smaller drawing and a little bit delayed, because I'm very busy with some other stuff, but I thought I'd do like a 10-20 minute drawing. It took me like maybe 10-20 minutes to do. It was less than half an hour, because it was a limited color palette challenge, and I just did mostly blocking colors with a little bit of blending on the jacket, and that's literally all I did. Blending on the jacket and pants. The drawing, as you may or may not be able to tell, is actually supposed to be of an anthropomorphic snake, and how I worked in the prompt rich was I made him wearing very rich-like clothing, so you can kind of tell by the clothing he wears that he's wearing like a blazer and some pants, that he'd maybe be richer and live in a mansion of sorts and be one of those type of people that would sit down and read a book with a monocle on and just read all day with tea, maybe smoke a little bit when he gets nervous, and that's all he'd do for his whole life, because boring rich people lives. So yeah, I like that about him. He's an anthropomorphic snake, which if you don't know, anthropomorphic is basically a more fancier word for a furry. So anthropomorphic basically refers to any animal-like creature or live creature that has human qualities to it. If you look it up, that's basically the definition. And I like to use the word anthropomorphic over furry, because not all animals you draw as humans are actually furries, because furries refers to animals with fur. But as you know, snakes have no fur, so that's why I use anthropomorphic, because you can't really say furry for that. So yeah, I tried very hard to make sure my markers were layered flatly when I put them on, and I really hope I got that conveyed well. Another thing to note is I actually, my copic color, I think it was G17, the bright parrot green copic color, I don't remember what number it is, but the bright parrot green copic color, kind of died when I was using it, so I really couldn't use it at all. So I had to switch it out for another copic color that was very similar to it. I don't remember the name off the top of my head of the color, and I don't have it next to me because I don't really want to get up because I'm trying to do this all in one take. But I switched it out for another color that was very similar. It was maybe like a hue darker, or no, it was actually a hue lighter, and it was malachite, I think. Yeah, I think it was malachite. And the only reason I bought that color originally, way back like a year ago, was because Steven Universe, of course. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really tried to go out of my comfort zone for this. So yeah, bye guys. Have a wonderful Easter.